it a bird? Is it a plane? No. It's Making Sense with Moy.
I'm right on time, huh? I'm 6 minutes early.
You're here early. You're better than what I was. I've never showed up on time.
Oh, well, I end up work and placed my order. Came here. Well, I went to my girlfriend's house, which she lives there. Yeah, and that's it.
Right on. James, you are on time. You're amazing. Oh man, I'm just so nervous. I've been waiting for this.
You're a master of your domain.
I just been waiting for this day for so long, James.
Wow.
For so long. It's like it's actually here.
That's good.
All right. Oh, that was good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Making Sense with Moy. Today, I'm joined by a very special friend, and oh man, I've been waiting for this one for a while. Please welcome my good friend and captain, James Oyage. Yay!
How you doing?
How you doing, James?
Good. I'm glad to be with you here finally.
He's my former boss, and not only my former boss, a great friend, you know. A very well-respected leader of the seafood department. The best in the galaxy, by the way. That's something that nobody can take away. It doesn't matter if I'm not the seafood guy anymore. Best seafood department in the galaxy. You know? My friend, thank you so much for coming. I'm excited. How are you, first of all?
I'm thanks God, I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I feel healthy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm happy to be with you.
Was parking a hassle? Like,
Not really. Nothing is perfect, but I could handle it.
Thank you. How was your day today? Like, you got in at 6 a.m. and you just got off of work right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm like, genuinely, I'm like, thank you so much for coming from work, or after work here.
Yeah, no problem.
My intention wasn't for you to be from work to here. Does that make sense?
It makes sense because I would like to also be in the best of my abilities.
Yeah.
Because after work, you get your brains worn.
Yes.
But that's okay. I'll just receive and I'll be as honest as possible for any questions you have.
Okay. Are you feeling tired? I guess.
Not tired.
No?
Not tired because tired will be. I have more to go. As a matter of fact, after you, I'm going to walk my 5 miles. No problem.
Right on.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, when you go to work, there's so many aspects dealing with the customers.
Mm-hmm.
You have to deal and have a conversation with them.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with the people the construction people.
Oh.
I came, it was a mess.
Remodel.
And then they're moving tables and they didn't move them. I kind of start. I have customers already. I told them I have customers already. Those are the ones paying for your job.
Yeah.
And then they start giving me a little lip, and they say, no, the one that pays me such and such. Yeah, but that guy wouldn't pay you if the customers don't come here and do business and pay for the product. Then we can invest and rebuild this. That's why you're getting a job. Oh, okay. And then anyway, it's all these kind of things. In the morning was kind of a little bickering there, which it was, and then the customers, and they're gonna cut the case again.
Really?
They're gonna cut it in half, but momentarily. They're gonna cut it in half from 16 foot. It should be feet plural, but somehow it's 16 foot.
16 foot.
Yeah, and then they're gonna put it next to the meat while they build a wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be Sunday night. And they're gonna build a wall till Thursday. Thursday they're gonna take that case and they're gonna put a brand new. They wanted me. They want me to show me the case. Hey,
Are you gonna be out of a job then?
No, it's gonna be. That's so. I would love to be like taking a break while they finish all that. But they want us to work while we're doing all that
during the remodel.
Well, during everything.
That's a pain in the ass.
We're having a new case. So right now it's gonna be cut the case Sunday night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is gonna be the half case. We're gonna deal with half case. And then Thursday they're gonna put a brand new
Spanking
16-foot,
brand new
brand
case.
new, exactly.
No more cleaning that shit on Sunday nights, huh?
No, I think so. We have to actually we change it for Saturday because Friday nights and Saturday nights they take off the building people.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we can work those days. So we were pulling the case Saturday night and in the morning.
Oh.
We were taking care of resetting the case.
Shit, things have changed since I've.
Well, right now it's all changes and changes.
Oh my goodness, my friend, it's. You gotta catch me up on that. Like that is. I've missed this man so much.
And then they took our gallery like you saw.
Yes, they did.
And then I found your dolphin.
You did?
Your dolphin was there. I should have brought it.
It's fine.
I don't even know where it is now.
For those that don't know, I used to work at the seafood department, and this was my captain, the manager of the seafood department, the best in the galaxy, and the crew, the former crew was me, James, and Thomas. And Thomas was an artist. Thomas had a hole in the back wall. It was just a plain wall. And I decided one day to add a dolphin neon sign. And around it, circulating that, was a picture of James and a bunch of art drawn by Thomas. You know, the one and only, Anesti.
Yeah, Anesti.
So, oh, man. Those were...
But you still didn't work with him alone. You worked with Brian when you first went there. Brian,
Yeah, Brian. Yes.
Brian. Who else did you work with? That's it.
A little bit of Andrew. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then slowly but surely I replaced them, and then more people replaced them, and I lasted a good 2-3 years.
2 years, man. You have a lot of experience then.
Thanks to you. I don't think I would have lasted if it weren't for your kindness and your generosity.
That's all right.
You know,
You're so smart. I admire you.
My extension from being, folks, I would show up, and I can say it now because I'm not working there anymore. I would show up late, constantly, and not because I wanted to. This wasn't.
But let me tell you about that late. I knew your MO, so I got that figured out. I needed you at 1, so I scheduled at 12:30.
So if I show up late,
you're always in my book. In my book, you were early all the time.
I see. You were smart then, huh?
Because if you were to be past 1, then it would be late.
Yeah.
But you were always before 1.
I see.
But of course, in the paper, we'll say 12:30.
Yeah.
Which you were a little over 12:30.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh, this is so awesome to have the man here, man. I'm sorry for in a way just fanning over you. It's just it's incredible to actually spend time with you outside of work.
Yeah.
Because I have not done that, my friend. I have not done that.
Never.
And God, this man's amazing. This man has told me a bunch of stories, a bunch of advice, and just overall great energy. And I get to finally spend a couple moments right here with him on this couch, Making Sense With Moy. Have you seen the show by any chance?
Not lately. I seen it's just as I told you. I see some
snippets, clips,
exactly,
yeah.
and then I go on because they are like hours.
They are pretty long, and I'm estimating this one to be a little long. So hang in there, folks. You know, I feel like this one's gonna be long, in a good way. It's not gonna be long. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a thrill ride. So, do you know what happens on the show?
Not really.
No?
No.
Oh,
what happened?
My friend, I have the honor of showing you what happens on the show. Okay? This is a ritual that we do every time a guest comes on at the very beginning. You will get to spin the Making Sense With Moy wheel.
It rings a bell. It rings a bell.
It rings a bell.
So what should I do?
You just spin it as hard as you can, or whatever you want.
And then
boom. And you get to spin again, baby. And is that a bang or free choice? That is bang.
What's that? You're gonna get killed?
No. You get to bang, James. You get to bang. So what a bang is a little firework.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you get to pop it in celebration of your episode, my friend. So,
I just pulled?
Not on me.
I just pulled up?
Towards up, yeah. A little up. Yeah, there you go. And
like
then
that?
And then yank that. Woo! Your episode, James. Yeah. All right. That's the Making Sense With Moy rituals. And then I have plenty of other stuff planned for you, my friend. This is so awesome. This
Smells
is,
like powder. That's good.
it
It is powder.
You like powder?
Oh yeah.
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 You like gunpowder smell?
Well, when I was a kid, there was these little bowls that you shoot, and then
Wait. Are you telling me you can smell now?
yeah, I smell.
No, James.
Yeah.
You worked at the seafood department and you could not smell the fish.
Maybe not as good as everybody else, but yeah, I have a
Oh.
sense of smell.
So you were bullshitting all of us this
No,
entire
no. My smell is not as
potent, like
yes,
strong.
no, not that I can detect real quick. Oh, that, but right now, yeah,
Okay, cool.
the powder.
Very interesting, cause wow, James, I am. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I need to. Again, you're holding down the fort pretty well. How have things been since my departure? Like, have they been
Well, it
rocky?
was since you left was a struggle because you were like running that place perfectly without me, no problem. When I took off, you were in charge. Everything was fine. So when you left, there was nobody at your level of training.
I see.
So we have to struggle till we bring somebody, up to
Up
the
to like
game.
standard.
Not yours, but at least to cover the basics.
I see.
And Thomas did a great job, and he was. But
Well-
of course, his lack was in the talking. He's a little kind of quiet, and in that part of the business, you have to be a little more expressive, like you were. So the operational part, the ordering part, he got it down. But the customer part, he would need to be a little more
Assertive.
expressive. No, expressive, like he was a little laconic, very quiet. And especially in that seafood department where we have the most exotic
Customers.
fishes.
Oh.
Well, if you want to say that, but the fishes are like nobody else sells it. Like, and then who's gonna pay $60 for a pound of Chilean sea bass?
You gotta sell that.
You have to
you
talk
have
to
to
people,
make them want.
make them feel good,
Yeah.
and that's why. And you were good at it. And then when you left, well, it was a struggle, and then we have to make up for that.
But nothing the great Captain James can't handle,
No,
right?
it's simple. In reality, you know,
Yeah.
that place is simple.
When I got there, James always said, "This is the easiest job in the world."
Yes, it's the
and
easiest.
he wasn't kidding. Simple.
Yeah.
Why? Because when you love a job,
Yeah,
it's the easiest thing ever. And
exactly.
this man.
That's what I think. That anything in life is easy if you love it. If you don't love it, it's gonna be difficult because you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh, anything that is easy for the naked eye is gonna be difficult if you are not willing to do it. Oh, you hate to do it.
Yeah.
You're bringing the difficulty.
There's like.
But if you love something, you grow to love it. Then it's second nature.
it's like just another day, breathing air.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
But, yeah.
the great James has been taking care of everything, huh? The ship is running smoothly. Well, even under repairs, it's still running smoothly.
A little choppy waters once in a while.
That's good to hear that you're doing fine.
Yeah.
Everybody else doing fine out there too.
Yes, it goes with the territory. We have ups and downs everywhere.
I every time it's fine. Every time I went to go visit, you're never there. You're never there. It's
Yeah.
almost like you disappear the minute the second guy comes.
Yeah, well,
Hey, you're entitled to
yeah,
leaving,
yeah.
That's totally fine.
it's okay.
But I'm just like, missed them again,
Then we.
Did they ever comment that like, oh, Moy went to go visit and you weren't there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they told me. But you called me that day, so I knew you visit. Remember, you called me right after.
Yeah. Me and this man have not seen each other since I left, and that was 5-6 months ago. Yeah, 6 months ago now.
Seems like forever.
Half a year ago.
But no, you went back, I think, once.
And did I see you?
Yeah.
Yes,
we took
I
pictures.
did.
Yeah.
I did. Ladies and gentlemen, I went back.
And then you were making a little taking pictures.
Yeah.
Remember, that was Albert, Tino,
Yeah.
you, all four.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful picture I have with me.
Oh, Me as well.
Yeah, you're in the middle. Well, it's 4, so
Yeah, it's
nobody's
4.
in the middle.
And yeah, that was the day. Did you know what that was for?
Yeah, that's what I was always wondering. Where is he gonna publish that? If published, I don't know.
It's a
or maybe
working-
it's, you needed this to complement that. I don't know.
Perhaps, I don't know. I dedicated a video back then called the Seafood Guy to James. Did
Yeah,
you know
that was way before.
That was way before.
That was a work of art in a lot of people's eyes.
And that was like something to express myself in a way. I was feeling a little trapped, and I wanted to make something. Wanted to get back out there in a way. And thank you for giving me that chance. Honestly, like pushing me and supporting me, holding my shoulder and telling me, go for it, man.
Yeah,
that was amazing. And this second time that I went to go record was actually the continuation of that. Not like a part 2 in a way, but in a way, I wouldn't say closing a chapter, but tying a loose end, you know?
But it's not published yet.
It's not published. I just kind of been working on it, and it's the working title for it right now is called Beyond the Guy.
Okay.
It's a play on words for the hit song by Bob Dylan, I think, Beyond the Sea.
Bobby Darin.
Bobby Darin. You know which one I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So it's a play on words on that, and it's a working project called Beyond the Guy. Again, you're at the helm. You inspired that, you know. So, my friend, thank you again for being that beacon in my time of need. You know, for those that don't know, James is I've always considered him not only a captain, a great friend, a leader, but he's also the Peruvian Superman over here. He's a Superman. He's Superman. Oh, he's also Peruvian, by the way, for those that don't know.
You just mentioned it. It's already there.
It's implied.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he's told me so many stories, and he's just wise, and god damn, so much to unpack with this man. But yeah, that was one of the last times I saw you, which was not 6 months ago. It was like, what, maybe like three or 4 months ago?
Maybe.
Yeah. Jeez. And yeah, don't worry. You'll be the first to know when that gets out there. You'll be.
No, I was not even looking for that because I wanted to feel like a surprise that
Oh,
the
okay.
day I see it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a surprise for everybody.
With no
when they see it.
expectations. So I'll see it. Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. That was
Yeah.
something we need to get to work on. But yeah, I have something for you. I have something for you that I've been wanting to give you for a long time. It's something that I hope. It's something that I hope you treasure. You know.
Most likely. It comes
Most
from
likely,
you, yes.
my friend. You are, as I mentioned before, you are Peruvian.
Yes,
You know,
I'm Peruvian.
and you have not been there in how long?
For a while.
For a while.
For a while.
Right? Yeah. And you've told me so many stories about, like, you know, your childhood and, you know, in your younger days, you know, and you were telling me just a lot when you came here, how it was, just everything. You told me a lot. There's a lot. And it got me thinking. I'm like, if I ever have James on here one day, I really want to just make him feel welcome. But I'll never really have a place like home, like Peru, you know? Like, I can't take you to Peru. So I thought, how about I bring Peru to you, you know? And my friend, it's not much, but maybe you haven't seen these in a while. And I thought, oh, cool. These are coins from the Republic of Peru.
Very nice.
Yeah?
Very nice.
Are they like when you were...
No.
No?
They changed so
They
many
changed?
times.
So
With
this isn't
so
the right
much
year?
devaluation and inflation.
Oh,
They
man.
changed the name of the coin, the currency was sol,
Sol.
which is sun.
Yeah.
Means sun. But it went with no value almost. So they have to create a new sol.
A new currency?
Now it's called new salt. Is what it was called. Then it devaluated again, and then they said we're running out of names. It was sol. Now it's new sol, which means
New sun?
new sun. And then what do we say? Oh, inti.
Inti.
What is inti? Inti is the word Quechuan, which is Peruvian Quechuan word for sol. Quechua is a
Quechua?
dialect.
Oh, I see.
A dialect that should be a language because that's what it was in Peru.
So it's gonna be 5 inchi.
Inti.
Inti.
Which means sun. Inti in Quechua means sun. So they created Inti. No, then Inti also got devaluated. Then they created
New Inti.
Sol.
Oh, Sol again?
They went back to Sol. So I don't know in what cycle are we now.
Well,
I lost track. Thank you very much.
Yeah, these are coins from the Republic of Peru. You know,
Wow, that's awesome.
and not just that, my friend James has also given me gifts throughout my time at the seafood department. He gave me an American flag shirt for 4th of July, and I gave him one in return with a shirt that says "Pack it up." It's seafood, you know.
Best seafood in the galaxy.
Yeah. And finally, I'm here to give you one more shirt. You know,
one more shirt.
Yeah, one more shirt, my friend. Something that I don't know if it'll fit you,
Wow,
honestly, but
beautiful.
I wanted to get you this.
I can see that.
It came with the coins, so I was like, you know what, cool. There you go.
What do you think it won't fit me?
Because it's kind of medium, and I don't know what size you wear.
Yeah, I have to go run now.
Show the camera what it says.
Beautiful.
It says, "I may live in the U.S., but my story began in Peru." Ain't that beautiful?
That's awesome. It looks like it will fit me.
I hope so.
Yeah, well, I will be wearing it with pride and with, nice memory.
Again, like, James, you are just incredible, my friend. I wanted to give you these not for the show or anything. Personally, I wanted to give you something in a way to kind of remember me by, you know?
No,
because
come on.
God, I don't know when the next time I hope to see you more.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
You know, but in case I don't see you more, I want to give you a token of my appreciation for you, my friendship, you know?
Thank you.
So.
Thank you.
Yeah. This man's a poet. This man's great with words. Oh, not only does he know how to sell, but he knows how to charm his way into any conversation. James, you are known for being very linguistic.
If you feel and you're honest, it shows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not faking anything. If I feel good about somebody, I will tell them, and that's it. That's all there is to it. You have to see also. It's good to see the good in people.
Yes.
And that's what I try to see in everybody. That's why I feel good talking to people. And also that there's a say. If there's nothing good to say about anybody, don't say anything at all. So I keep my quiet. If I see something I don't like, why would I hurt somebody or say something hurtful? And then if I can say something, it's going to be true because it's what I feel.
Yeah. Like, again, I was 19 when I met this man, and growing into my 20s, 21, then I'm still 21. A role model.
Your birthday is coming.
Look at that, and he remembers. Yes, it's coming. It's coming up real soon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies, my friend.
Dude. Yeah.
You're 2 inches taller too today.
2 inches. That's all that matters, baby. 2 inches. Yeah. I hope to keep growing, but I think I reached my peak. I think this is it. This is as big as I'm gonna get. So
that's all right.
But yeah.
You have a bigger heart, so that's even better.
Oh, thank you. Sweet. That's so sweet. You know, like I said, James, you're very great with words, and I have some famous quotes that you said before. I don't know them all, but I remember how you ended them off. They're very beautifully said and well spoken. Let me see. I have it in my phone. I had to take a picture. I was looking through our old conversations, and I was like, wow, this man texted me this or said this to me, and I was like, no freaking way. You always found a way to bring up a word of the day. And there was this one time where you were talking about being prolific. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, I want to grow up to.
And I don't know why you bring that out from me, like today, when you told me, are you coming unless there's a cataclysm? I told you.
Yeah.
And do you know the word cataclysm?
Yeah. I was like, I love it when you bring out big words like that.
Yeah.
Cataclysm. He
Cataclysm.
texted me.
I wouldn't go. Yeah, you just read it.
Okay, so James goes.
First, tell the question that you asked me.
Yes. So the question I said to James, "Hey, I totally forgot to send you my address, my friend. Here you go." And he goes, "Forget? Question mark. Not a chance. Unless there's a cataclysm, I'll be there." Thumbs up.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, "What?" that's such a James thing, you know? I love it. He's so brilliant with words, you know? So I'm going to a text back to
go
when you
for
were back last year, around this time in May. You said, "Did you stumble, or are you being prolific?" And I said, "Currently striving for the prolific status, my friend." And you said, "Good. No distractions, no overthinking, no wasting energy on redundancy." And I said, "Yes, sir." You know, like, and that shit, like, seeing that, reliving that, I'm like, that's inspirational. James, you are the man. You are a leader. So, you know, so that's one of them.
Just what I feel.
Yeah. And that's one of them. Another one is when, I don't know why you sent me this exactly, because I don't have records of what happened that day, but I assume you must have told me something in person about the department, because here's what you said. "When I tell you we as a team we're doing good, means to give us a motivation to go to a higher level. And always in our everyday life, don't take anything for granted. Life is not about arriving to a success state that doesn't exist. What does exist is trying to better ourselves constantly. That is the tip. Constantly, and never rest in our laurels." Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, that's something I think all the time.
You know, and
There's no destination. People think they're gonna be arriving to a place. No, the place is every day, the minute you live.
you're already the best version of yourself. You are.
You don't know the future.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get there or not. That's been like, I mean, a little not real because you don't know.
Yeah. It's uncertain, right?
Uncertain, totally uncertain.
Yeah, I get that.
Still, you can plan. Yes, of course you can plan, but then you have to still leave that second and the other second, and then go on and on and on, and then do the best. And then when you see back, those seconds pile up together, and you did great. Those seconds, you feel good.
Do the best what you can in the moment, right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Would you say to people that feel overwhelmed about the future? What would you say to them? What advice would you give?
I think there's one that I was thinking lately, because I have friends my age, a little older than me. They're always thinking about eat well, be careful. They're always very concerned and very worried. And then I think this. You cannot die all the time. You can die once. So enjoy life now. Don't. Oh, that's gonna happen. I cannot do it. Full of fear. You cannot live full of fear because then you're dead already. Like there's a say, not mine. There's a say. It says, "The coward dies all the time because they're full of fear." But the person that lives strongly, they worry
Only
about
dies.
enjoying life today, enjoying life. What happens in the future, they don't know, but they have to enjoy the now. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's again very beautifully said. I've always, when I went to work, again, I'm gonna go back to that. I would come up with a question or just you know, the essence of this show actually started at
Really?
Yeah, because when I would talk to people like you, talk to people like Tino, talk to my coworkers, talk to my friends, I got to a point where I was really fascinated with what people had to say. And at the end of the day, regardless of what they said, I said, that makes sense. That makes sense. And regardless of whether it actually makes sense or it's nonsense or this and that, it makes sense in the moment, you know? And maybe looking back at it, it's like, maybe that word was a little, not the right word. But regardless, what you say, anytime you speak sense.
Yeah.
You know, and that's beautiful. my friend, people learn from this man. You're a teacher. You've done amazing. Let's see. You are not just, this man also has a life. It's not just work. We're not gonna sit here and talk about work. He's also full of life. He goes on runs. When he told me he goes on runs at 5, was it 5?
Well, in the morning, my days off, yeah, I go in the morning at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then normally after work, I go at before 5, 6.
Staying active. That's the key right there.
That's key, yeah. Plus you have to enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
Because that's the key to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you do it for an ulterior motive, but you're doing something you don't like, then you won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to first enjoy what you're doing, which is I put my headphones, put my music, my Spotify, put my music, and then I hear this orchestra, which asks me to move. And then I'm moving and I'm feeling good. And it pays double because I enjoy the moment. And for the long run, my health gets way better. I'm 66 and I feel like I'm enjoying every day.
Mm-hmm. 66, young.
Yeah.
A young 66.
So what I feel is like I enjoy every day without the headaches of just being on the couch all day and getting sick and full of aches because you're not moving, you're rusting.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody said, somebody else said. If you rest, you rust.
If you rest, you rust.
You rest, you rest. And that's so true.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because when I got a cold about 2 months ago, I couldn't move. And I was, having a hard time being at home, not being able to go out because I was having a bad flu.
Did you get COVID by any chance?
No, I never got COVID, never. But right now there's a few guys at stores that got COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane. We're survivors.
Yeah, we're survivors.
We're part of the new age.
So that's what happened, and enjoy just doing that.
You are, my friend. You're not an old soul. You are young at heart, and I love that. You keep that energy. Through whatever you've been through, you've managed to keep spirits high, not just for yourself, for everybody around you. Yes. Again, I'm gonna say it. This man is a Superman, a Peruvian Superman. He may not have the powers, but he manages to fill people with power, and that's good. That's the best power of them all.
That's good. You feel that way. I appreciate that.
Do you? Well, of course, nobody looks in the mirror and goes, "Yeah, I'm the fucking man. I'm the Superman."
Exactly.
Yeah.
I won't.
But I need to tell you that.
There's so much imperfection when you see yourself in the mirror that you have to say, "I have to correct this. I have to correct that."
Yeah. But what you see and what others see are completely different. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I go, "Look at that piece of shit," and then I don't know. I hope somebody out there goes, "What a role model," But I am far from that, my friend. You've reached that, You are. You're here. You're here. And okay, on top of going on runs, being active, he's a movie watcher. We got ourselves a movie fan right here. A good movie he recommended to me, and I did watch it. And I've been saving it. And when I did watch it, I told him about it. Glengarry Glen Ross. Great movie starring Kevin Spacey, Al Pacino, Alec Baldwin, Ed Harris, and the one and only Jack Lemmon. I love that guy. Dude, he's raw performances, amazing right there. When I saw that movie, I told Ched, that shit's beautiful. That was me and Ched saw it. It was incredible. It was incredible. I have not seen the other ones on the list that you gave me. But as far as...
No, but that's actually my number 1, number 2 movie.
That's, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that one in theaters, you told me? Right?
Yeah, I saw it by chance. I was a day tired after work, and I went to this mall, old mall. Let's go into the movie. And then that movie was playing. I didn't even plan. I just wanted to get inside a theater and relax. And that's a movie I watched.
That's a pretty sick movie. It's a play. It's originally a play.
It's still a play. You go somewhere, probably somewhere they're playing that.
Interesting. Yeah, and when
About 5 years ago, they played it here in Irvine somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, Glengarry Glen Ross.
That's awesome. I want to see the play version and see how well it compares. Obviously, it was a play originally, but nothing can top the cinematic masterpiece that is Glengarry Glen Ross, with Alec Baldwin only coming out for a mere 10 minutes tops, only giving his best performance. That shit was raw and
that catapulted him to stardom. That's all he had to work 3 minutes in his life.
Yeah, and then boom, then he gave it his all, and he still continues to give it his all. Have you seen any movies as of recently?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Movie buff.
Hit me with them.
I have to.
Hit me with them.
What other movie could I watch now? Top Gun.
You saw Top Gun?
Maverick.
Oh my God, Chet.
You haven't?
No, I
my
told
God.
Jets we should have seen it.
Oh man.
Is it really good?
Oh, it's
Okay, tell me about it.
dope.
Is it good
Is it
because
good?
it's nostalgic, or it's good because it elevates
It's,
what?
you mentioned it.
Really?
Because it's nostalgic. That's the main thing. Other than that, it will be like a video game, if not.
Oh, really?
But it's not, because they took actual airplanes. Yeah. It's amazing. Of course, it doesn't top that first one, but this is very close. Very close.
Interesting. I'm interested to see it. There's so many movies that I've.
Did you see that first one? You probably weren't
Yes.
even born the first one,
No,
but
I
now
was
you
not
saw
born.
it.
God, did you know that? What's his name? Tom Cruise. I think he doesn't look it, but that man is like pushing 60.
Yeah, he's almost.
He's Jesus, James. You look young. You don't even look 60. You know?
Well, the white hair gives me a
No. But I mean, Tom Cruise also doesn't even look like.
No.
You know, it's like.
He's such a professional.
What are you and him doing to say that?
He is what he's doing is active. You keep active.
Active?
You have to keep active.
That's a secret.
Yeah, I swear to God, that's a secret. No, well, it's not a secret.
It's public knowledge.
It's public knowledge. People get old when they rest. You rest. I don't want to be repetitive, but that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
People, they retire. They think, how many customers I have? They died after they retired.
And
This
that's
guy, I was
sad.
talking about Roger, a guy who was working in a refinery for years, 14-hour days every day. But finally, he retires. He's 62. Oh, I have to eat healthy. And then his other friend in common comes and says, he died watching TV. He passed out 62 years old. He just retired 2 years. He was enjoying the fruits
Of his labor.
of his labor, and he couldn't, just less than 2 years. He was watching TV, and boom. He was working too much, and now all was resting. After that activity, hard activity, he went to this every day, eating and resting. He wasn't doing anything. But that's not, there's more to that.
Yeah.
That he died. But what I'm saying is, you have to keep active and have a sense of purpose. You have to have a sense of purpose.
You give yourself that sense of purpose.
You have to. You have to.
That's insane. Jeez. Wait, because I've witnessed that. Like, James would be, oh, how's this? He died. And I would be in the back just like cutting a fish or something. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Did you meet Tom?
Tom?
Older man that used to
Jeez,
shop there. He would buy Opa all the time with the glasses, white old guy.
Yeah. What happened to him?
Yeah, he went for a surgery. Hey, I just cut it there, and then they touched some nerve. They paralyzed his whole body, and then he finally died about 2 or 3 months ago.
Oh my goodness! What the? He got surgery and then just.
Yeah, because they touched some nerve, and then he got paralyzed.
So they fucked. his
Something
surgery?
along. I don't know exactly.
Oh my goodness!
But he was a trooper. No, I'm gonna get well. And then he was in therapy. He couldn't walk, so they tied his body to a walking machine.
Like
and,
a
he
fucking-
was publishing that.
like a puppet. In a
Yeah,
way?
exactly. Like those in a treadmill.
Yeah.
He was trying to walk. He was in a chamber, and he was putting that. And finally, and then he'll come to see me. He'll park. His wife park. Tom is outside. He wants to say hello. So I go outside and say, "Hey, Tom, how you doing?" Yeah, I'm getting better. Even though if he wouldn't be getting better, he will say that. I'm getting better. Because that's a spirit you have to have, no matter what.
Yeah.
Which in reality, for that day, he was getting better because he was saying that.
Yeah.
Even though
Physically,
scientifically,
yeah.
he wasn't getting better. But in his mind, which is what mattered at that point.
That's so somber and beautiful. I don't know what to say because, geez, how you knowing these clients for a long time. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels bad. It feels bad knowing that guy. And then all of the tricky part is when you stop seeing somebody, and you don't know why is he not coming. What happened to him?
Mm-hmm.
I have quite a bunch of customers
They
that
disappear.
they disappear, and then maybe they died, and you don't know. And sometimes somebody else comes and tells me, "Oh, that guy, he died." I have probably good amount of people that passed away, and then some maybe they only moved.
Mm-hmm. That's
You never know.
insane.
But then you stop seeing him, and like in reality, like
Yeah.
a neighbor of yours, he's here, he died. Where is he? I don't see the neighbor.
It's crazy to think like we're so caught up in our day-to-day lives. Like, say there's a customer, right? And I fucking hate his guys. I could be like, you piece, here's your fucking fish. Not that I would, not that I ever would.
Oh,
But
you're entitled.
I would-
I have that guy. I don't know. Remember? I
Yeah.
have quite a few guys. You don't want
And
to.
I'll be like, here, rudely give him
Yeah,
his stuff, not knowing that might be the last time I ever get to see him.
Yeah.
Like, and that's insane, blowing my mind. Like, my final moments with him could either be the best for like what that is, or the worst. Like, I could treat him like shit, and then it just got me thinking when that stuff happens. Cause
Yeah. Exactly.
it's like, I guess what matters is the final moments and how you remember somebody, right? Or no?
No, not necessarily the last moments, because let's say you have a life with that person,
Mm-hmm.
and you have beautiful moments.
Mm-hmm.
The last moment maybe
Really.
it's
Ugly
the
one?
last moment, of course.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna touch you, but you might remember other moments that you have
Mm-hmm.
that were so beautiful,
Mhm.
and then you can relive those moments in your memory,
Mhm.
your mind. And then the last moment too, because it's shocking. It's the last time you see him.
God, man, James, I love talking to you, man. This is. I always get so, what's the word, Chets? Inspired, I guess. It's a basic word, but it's a very powerful word. Whenever we had a talk, I would literally, you would leave, right? And I would go, write that down. That was fucking awesome. Because not what you said, and not what I said, but the concept of what we talked about was just so incredible. Because there's got to be some sort of experience or movie out there that I can see and go through that. Because I don't want to go through that. That sounds dreadful. That sounds awful. But if I can watch a movie or maybe a video or a documentary or something like that makes me feel those emotions, the human experience emotion at such a maybe young age, or maybe like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it's awesome. That's awesome. It's just, that's moving,
Mm-hmm.
So, let me see. Let me check my notes real quick.
That's good. That's good. You're organized. To the point.
I'm trying not to cry.
Were you tearing?
Yeah, that's what's that.
I thought you wanted to sleep. No.
I was just trying to cover up my tears.
You were actually tearing up?
Yeah,
No.
Oh man, James, you moved them.
Tear up. I remember we were thinking about Elvis. He's not working there anymore.
Yeah. He old bakery manager. Now it's Emily. She was on the show before.
Yeah, I saw her. I saw her.
You did?
I saw her.
That's
and then she
amazing.
was talking about her sister, and you didn't know she had a sister.
I
That
did
was a
not
thing.
at the time.
They both worked there.
They're so identical.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
but I can tell. It's the attitude.
Oh yeah.
They're exactly the same.
Different
But
person.
there's something that you can tell. One is Amy, the other is Emily.
Yeah.
And they even have the hair that they never cut it since they were born.
That's incredible. I love her hair. Like I was like, damn, she's like Rapunzel, like real life
Yeah.
Rapunzel. But you were saying about Elvis tearing up, or
Yeah, because when he left, he thought maybe they're gonna ask me to stay, which he probably wanted, or maybe he didn't. But that wasn't the point. The point is that he gave 2-week notice so he could get his ducks in a row and stay and say goodbye to anybody. But he came one day to work and said, "Don't need to stay the 15 days. You can leave now." And that's
they told him that, or
Yeah, they told him that. He gave 2-week notice,
and they told him,
and
"You
then
don't
he
need to."
appeared that day. And it was previous inventory, so he said, "They need me for inventory. I'm gonna stay and help." And then they told him, "No, you can leave now. You don't need to stay the 2 weeks that you gave notice for."
What
So
the
he
fuck?
came to Tino, and it was kind of emotional for him. Yeah, he was trying to smile, of course, and he left.
in a way, I'm glad. I'm glad that the reason I left was beyond my control. It was something that I was kind of like pushed to the edge to do, and I'm glad that I never got to, in a way, say goodbye. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
'Cause
Which I love that way.
I was.
I love it that way. It's like too much. Why you're leaving? You leave. You know.
Because the environment I built around you guys was incredible. Like it
Yeah.
was some camaraderie. It was incredible. It was like my brothers, my family, my extension of my last 3 years there. It was incredible. Like I wake up every morning, sure late, but I go there and I smile. And I don't smile because I'm happy to smell like fish, help customers, clean up. No, I'm happy because I get to see James and talk to him. I get to find out what crazy word's gonna go on today. I get to make sense with this man and a bunch of other people. And they it may not feel like it to them, but to me, that was all I had at the moment, you know? And I enjoyed it. I learned to love it, like you said, you know?
Yeah.
So,
You grow to love stuff. You cannot be living in misery because you don't like something. You have to grow to love it.
and that will kill you faster, too. Yeah, like, I don't know how it works scientifically, dying of a broken heart,
Oh yes.
but,
You have to love what you do no matter what.
mhm.
I don't know how a lot of people survive. I don't want to even go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably you can read my mind wherever. But they survive because somehow, they actually even say, they have to be comedians to survive.
I see what you mean.
If you don't, I don't want to mention who was that group of people. They survive because of, they have to make sense of the madness.
Yeah, just kind of like push through it and work with what you got, you know?
Yeah.
You got a box of scraps, make fun of it, you know? Yeah. That's insane. You know, it's also a very special day today.
Why is
You know why? Not because I have you here, but also because the man behind the camera right now, it's his birthday today.
Congratulations! Happy birthday!
Best wishes to you, Chets. He's finally legal to drive and I think not drink.
Not
but
drink,
just drive.
21.
Just drive.
Well, in Canada, I think you're legal to
Yeah.
drink.
Oh, we're going to Canada, Chets. Okay?
Yes.
First drink's on me. The rest is all on you. No, but yeah, he's finally 18 and it's his birthday today. And me and him have been talking a long time of this day of where like, hey, we want James on the show. Cause I'm like, okay, who am I gonna have next week? This person, that person, this person, and then Chet's goes, when are we gonna have your boss on the show? Cause I would have stories about you, James. And and he's like, I'm like, I don't know. He's a busy guy. I have to find the perfect moment. And finally, here we are at the perfect moment, and it just so happens to land on Chet's birthday.
Wow.
And you know what? I don't know what other better gift there is than to have the presence of the one and only, the Peruvian Superman. So much so that, my friend, if you could make it a birthday gift to my good cameraman Chet's, could you maybe can we get your autograph?
Of course, that'll be my pleasure. With a little
This is Chet's
comment.
birthday gift. Look at that. That's the first comic.
It looks familiar. This
Oh,
I
this is-
have a card from you.
Yes, that is a birthday card I gave to James right here. Look at that. Well,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
looks
copy.
familiar.
Of it. But yeah, there you go.
It was like you're wearing your underwears on top or something. Comment.
Yeah, it was a birthday
So
card.
where do you want me to write? Right here?
No, right here on the beautiful little Superman thing. This is a gift to Chet's or to the whole studio. But Chet's, this is my gift to you.
Thank you.
A signed autographed
I
from.
don't
the
want to
one and
ruin
only.
this now because this looks like a classic.
It's fine. You can write right here on the yellow right here. It's fine. But yeah. Happy birthday to Chet's. Congratulations for making it 18
God.
cycles around the
See,
sun.
I'm getting out. It's just I'm fried because I went to work.
All good. Let's see.
Still trying to recover.
Dude, this man has almost made me cry in front of customers. He doesn't know it, and that's the crazy part. You know.
Next Scorsese.
Next
Happy
Scorsese.
birthday, James.
Ah, that's beautiful,
I
James. That's
couldn't-
beautiful. Hey, we're gonna frame this. We're gonna frame this up, and people are gonna see it right there. You know. So.
I thought you were going to sign there too, and everybody was going to sign there around there.
Oh,
No.
yeah, sure. I can
Yeah,
sign it.
yeah,
I can
you
sign
can
it.
sign it. and
Jets, I'm gonna
your
sign
mom
it.
can sign it. Your Mateo can sign it. Natalie can sign it.
From the one and only Peruvian Superman, you got, you know, the Peruvian Superman autograph right there. Look at that. Yay! That's incredible. You have nice handwriting. Yeah, anything you wanna say?
Well, that's the thing that I already wore my neurons during work all day. I'm fried. I'm fried after work. You know, I have to
Of
deal
course.
with probably 20 people, then with the other people from administration. Then I have to deal even with the people from personnel, my coworkers, my other coworkers. You know,
Myself.
getting all the sales, how much to order, what's coming. They're cutting the case. Oh, the builders, they're telling me I'm not gonna have the knee knocker anymore, but
What?
maybe. So why, if I have the production to fill the knee knocker, where is that stuff gonna go if I don't have a knee knocker?
Yeah.
Then I have to go borrow some areas somewhere else.
They love throwing problems at you and seeing if you
So
can catch them all.
I'm
huh?
having all that in my mind, and then anyway, so that I would have loved to do this Monday, but Monday I was kind of with all my chores at home.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Yeah, but Monday would be much better. But I'll take it. I wanted to see you, get it over with, and
Yeah, I totally understand. I've been itching for this day as well. When I was there, you would always go, Moy, this and that, and then you would be giving me a list, and then go stop halfway through and go, you know what? I don't even know what I'm saying. My brains are fried. I'm out of here. You know what to do.
exactly. What would I even tell you something? You knew what to do.
Yeah.
Maybe I give you a little tip because you might not know where I place something. But other than that, you were your own person. You run the place too. So
Did you have because I did tell you about this pretty I did tell you about this since I started this, and I don't know if you ever had thoughts of being on the show. Did you ever think, oh, I'm gonna end up being on the show with Moy?
no, never.
It never
ring a
occurred
bell.
to
As
you?
a matter of fact, I was kind of shy.
Oh, really?
Thinking, yeah, I hope he doesn't ask me because I'll be a little camera shy and I don't want to be like the person that wants to show off because always when you go on camera,
You want to show the best.
you
know?
have to, you want to show off somehow, you know.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to. But Moy, on the other hand, he's young. He's great doing that. But me, I'm just be a spectator and I'll be fine with that.
Oh, you're a natural on camera.
Yeah,
though.
I wanted to be that. That's all. And then you called me to be here, and you were insistent, and I loved it. I appreciate it. I feel honored. So say, yeah, well, okay. Well, I won't disappoint him, and I'll be myself. I will be answering the questions he asked me. I won't think too much of that. I just will go there. You ask me the questions, I'll answer it with all my honesty, and that's all there is. To it.
That's perfect. Honestly, I mean, like, I didn't want you to transform in any way.
Exactly.
You know, so like this is great. I just so what you're saying is this in your comfort zone, like the lights and
Well,
everything.
yeah,
or-
you have to adapt. I don't live in this environment of lights hitting me in the face. But
Camera,
I'm
actually.
adapting. No, I'm adapting. It's the fact that the only thing is that I would not like to work today and be my whole self in all my freshness. You know,
I
not
totally-
coming after work. That's the only thing I wouldn't like. That I don't like right now, but I would like just to be like without working, resting, taking a shower, come straight to talk to you.
I appreciate that. Honestly, like it means a lot for you to make that sacrifice because that's what it is.
It's not a sacrifice. No. I feel happy. And also, I'm a social being, and I love being with you guys. So that's part. Oh, I love it.
Because
I love it being with
a
you.
lot of people can't really. I don't know if it's afford or a lot of people maybe haven't taken the time to do this. Like I've told Tino about it. I'm not calling Tino out or anything. But I've told Tino like, hey, come on the show. You know this.
He might want to do it.
You know?
because it's nothing to it, and it's fun being remembered. You know how long you're gonna be in this earth. Like when I was younger, have to take pictures, and everybody, you and your camera. Now everybody looks for me. Remember, you took a picture. Do you have any pictures at that time? Or if I show the pictures, they get blown away. Man, that's awesome picture. But back in the day, nobody
appreciated it.
No, nobody will take pictures.
Oh, I see.
Nobody. Now you move, you take pictures everywhere with your camera. Nobody. I have to be with a big ass camera. And then take pictures. I look like almost a weirdo because I was having pictures, and then now that the time is gone, they value that so much. They want more. How come you didn't take more pictures?
Yeah.
At the time, I don't take pictures of me, and then would you have more of those pictures?
Yeah.
Imagine. As a matter of fact, I have a picture of a friend after 60 years.
You did?
I sent a picture to him, and he was blown away.
That's insane. I love that.
years later.
I get stories similar to that because I currently work at a photography store not too far from here, and I restore I restore photographs. I take passport pictures. I frame them up. I take studio pictures. So when I hear people like, "Hey, can you restore this picture?" That's incredible. Oh my goodness!
60 years ago picture.
This is No, don't worry.
Don't touch it, because yeah.
This is it. Do you see it? Are you looking at
60 years ago picture. Me and my friend Ricardo.
That's a beautiful picture. That's
Yeah.
actually a very, very clean photograph.
Yeah. So anyway, and then a picture read this. Nobody wanted pictures, and now that's their life. They can bring back the past.
It's the only, I guess, timeless window that you can look into.
Yeah,
You know?
like when they say you can travel to the past, that's impossible, or travel to the future, that's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
But at least having pictures, you can travel in a way to the past.
You can
and see-
experience it.
or remember more vividly.
Yeah. And man, that's the goal, to just look back at this and be like, yeah, look at that, we did this, you were here. It's a beautiful thing to just spend some time, document that, share some stories, and if people like it, that's on them, but as long as we like what we're doing, we are the most successful people in this room, so on the whole planet. So,
If this is what you like to do, you might get better and better and better, and then that's it.
Mhm.
You're doing what you love. That's hard,
mhm,
but you love it.
mhm.
But you're already been a winner because you love what you do. Now we don't have all that chance in our life. Like we want to do something. Like for instance, I wanted to be a singer.
You did?
Let's say I
Oh,
sing,
okay.
and everybody sings and loves to sing.
Yeah.
But I won't make a penny singing. So the other next thing is get a job that you don't like, but grow to love it. And that's what I did. I went into working on sales in Peru, even though I went to school and go to study journalism and everything. I went to work in a radio. The first thing they told me, well, the radio subsists because we sell commercials. You have to go out and sell commercials. So I studied journalism to go and sell
Commercials? Yeah.
So, and that's how it all started. But then I hated it. But then I had to grow to love it, to love it and say the benefits of what I'm offering, but sincerely. That's how I feel good, and I grew to love it.
That's honestly the strongest thing anybody can do, because a lot of people can go to their day job or just do anything like laundry or something and hate it with all their heart, and you can see when someone hates it, like, hey, pass me that pillow. You can see it, you can see it. But when somebody like, yeah, of course I'll pass you the pillow, with kindness, sincerity, with genuine happiness, you can see when people do stuff. So, and it reflects in your work, it reflects on the words that you say, and that's incredible, James. You're incredible.
Thank you. that means like farewell words or no?
No, I hate to sound I need to learn how to sound.
No, it's okay. It's me, my perception.
No.
Maybe because how long has it been that been here? Because
It's been currently an hour.
wow, time flew. I said, can we make? I was going to ask you, but I said I won't dare tell you. Now I can tell you because the time went by. But at first, Moy, can we make this only 10 to 15 minutes? I was going to profit. No, it's his thing. I'm going to respect whatever he wants to do.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want it now. In that regard, when I'm watching YouTube, I go to my house and I put YouTube, and I see all the programs. Whatever is 2-3 minutes, I watch it.
Yeah.
It's 3 minutes.
Of
I
course.
won't get involved, and then I move on. But when I see something comes to an hour, no, I won't see there because I cannot get stuck
Fuck
more than
that.
an hour. Not quite that. Maybe some other time I'll see it, but 1 hour, I don't have time to watch that.
Yeah.
So I said, so when I came here, maybe to make it more enticing for people to watch it, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I was going to suggest that, but I said, I won't even dare to tell him that because he thinks he knows what he's doing. He will learn if he wants to make it shorter or longer. Who am I? I'm a guest, and I'm honored to be a guest already.
Again, beautifully said, well spoken. Oh my goodness, that is very interesting to hear because, wow, wow, yeah, you're awesome, James. I respect that, and I am grateful for your respect towards the show. I think you're doing great. I understand the whole. I understand when people are like 3-minute or 1 hour video. I'm gonna go with the 3-minute, of course, because it's less time. My perspective on that is like totally indifferent. If you don't want to watch,
You do it for yourself. That's
Exactly.
awesome. You do it for yourself.
in a way, we do this. Of course, we don't
Profit.
profit off this. I haven't seen any cha-chang off this.
Because
Whatever.
that'll be if you have a lot of likes
Yeah.
and subscriptions.
Yeah, exactly. But what I do here is try to make a memorable moment for you, for me, and for the person watching. The viewer that is watching this right now, I try to make this as memorable as I can. Because it's an experience.
That's awesome what you're saying. That's why I'm not opening my mouth to say, give advice or anything. Because, it's in your heart. It's what you feel. That's what really matters. Not what's going to make you millionaire. You're a millionaire already when you feel like that.
Yeah, I like you said, I feel like a fucking millionaire.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn. James, you know exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it.
Even though my brains are kind of fried at this time.
Yeah, even though I applaud you for making that effort. It's very strong of you to do that. I was gonna bring up one more thing. I need to learn how to. Sorry, I need to take these off. People don't take me seriously with them. I need to learn how to sound less disingenuous, more genuine. Because I noticed, and maybe people have noticed this, but someone pointed out to me that I when I say you're amazing, you're incredible, sometimes it sounds like I'm corny in a way, like I'm like, no, but I don't know
if
what
you
else
feel that you're being sincere, you don't need to apologize
but it doesn't
or change your ways.
It doesn't matter what I feel. It matters how the other person feels. If I'm telling you you're great, you're gonna be like, this fucking asshole's calling me great all the time.
No, it's just that, like they say, I see all these TV shows with hosts, and then they go and they say, hey, have you seen all the good things they talk about you? They talk so great about you, and this is what a lot of people they're used to be in the public eye. They answer. It's common knowledge. No, I don't read the good things because then I have to read the bad things, and then no, I don't go there because you'll get hurt because you believe what they say, or you get with a big head believing. No, you have to be your own and avoid all that stuff.
Okay.
I mean, that's one way to put it. Another way is you can take some because if you know the person, you will take it because it's good.
Yeah.
That you're doing something good. And also, if somebody criticizes you, you can correct you.
Yeah.
And be better. Because sometimes there's constructive criticism.
Yeah, of course.
But you have to know when it's
it is. Yeah. Well, regardless, I take any criticism as of right now, not as constructive, but I take any criticism right now as a worth looking into. If somebody says this couch is too red, I can't fucking fix that. But if someone says this man's too loud, I can fix that. You know, I can try to fix it. You know, it's just little things here and there, like just trying to make sense of why that comment was said, how it was said, and what can I do to make it better. But again, we don't get that. It's just a little thing that I just wanted to bring up. Like if I ever did make you feel like I was disingenuous, I just wanted you to know that I am genuinely excited and happy that you're here.
You're enthusiastic. When you say so many good words, I don't take him like those are exactly accurate words, but I can denote your enthusiasm, which is excellent, awesome. I like it.
Thank you. My friend, I guess the big question. Thoughts on the show? What do you think? From seeing it compared to being on it, what do you think? What goes through your head when you step through those doors and sitting here for about an hour?
Yeah. Number one, I will say, who am I to say or give any ideas of what in a recording studio goes? It's my first time, so I'm just accepting what I see. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna criticize. I'm just trying to find out, like, making sense of what you're doing.
Yeah.
It makes sense. That's the light, very powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4 lights here, very powerful. Another light over there.
Yeah.
Another light here. That's a little overwhelming, but that's what you need to record, to film, to have the proper lighting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm accepting. I'm not gonna judge why he put so much. Of course, I wish the light wouldn't be here because it kind of hurts a little, but then I get used to it.
I understand what you're saying. But like, how do you? I guess not like. How do you feel about the lights itself? But how do you feel being on here?
Awesome.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it. I feel like I'm in the Tonight Show. Honestly, now it makes sense of that Tonight Show, how people think, which is the only show I really like is the Tonight Show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, the other ones too, I like, but they're kind of a little condescendent. Like Jimmy Kimmel's a little condescendent, and let alone Colbert is.
Conan went off a couple months ago, no?
I don't know. Colbert was Trump every day, mentioning Trump day and night. I will flipping channels. I go through Colbert. Trump this, Trump that. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I love Jay Leno. I love
Jay Leno. Oh man, that man's
that's
face
a classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Then I Johnny Carson, of course. Letterman, I like him. He was a little hurt that he wasn't in the Tonight Show, and then he showed it, and then he was a little. I don't know, who am I to judge, but that's my opinion. So I can say it. It's my opinion. I'm not saying I'm saying the truth or anything.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel being in the Tonight Show.
We try to. Thank you. That means a lot, honestly. Like just being compared to one of the bigger
I was
boys.
a fanatic of Jay Leno, the Tonight Show, Johnny Carson, Jay Leno, and then who else? Jimmy Kimmel is not cutting it. He's nice though, but and then no Tonight Show for me anymore.
Huh? Larry King's
no, Larry King. It was different. It was like being in principal's office because he has a desk.
Yeah, he like separated himself from the person. Yeah,
it's like Pierce. What's his last name? Morgan.
Oh, Pierce Morgan.
Yeah, he also had like a desk.
Yeah.
It's different. It doesn't give that vibe. Like the Tonight Show, you feel like you go to
take a
couch,
seat, relax,
and you sit down and you talk, and then Johnny's there. You're the guest. Johnny's there like you, with the difference that he'll have a desk. You'll be in just one seat.
Yeah,
but about same idea.
And thank you. I mean, honestly, it means a lot to be in a way referenced or compared to some of the bigger boys.
I thought that was your idea. No, was it your idea?
Yeah. Regardless if it wasn't or it was, it's it's nice because I do look to those people as influence, as inspiration
Yeah.
to improve. I do want to eventually get. You know how Ellen has. You ever seen?
Oh, Ellen too. I used to love Ellen a lot, and people turn on her.
Yeah, people did turn.
They
on her
turn on
crazy.
her like, come on. People are like, oh.
And it's not because of the person that she is. It's,
No.
I think
They
something-
turn on her because it was the in thing to do. Everybody was turning on her. Oh, I'm turning on her.
Yeah, I think she's cool. I mean,
Yeah, she's the whole 9 yards.
but something like again, there's
well,
so much.
she probably got warned. She herself got warned. Like
Yeah.
we'll get warned. Like me, I think I'm very good at what I do, but it's gonna be a moment that I
Wearing
won't be
down.
as good. I'll be worn down, or yeah, it's everything in life. And then you get old, and then you get 90 years old. How do you feel? You cannot be the same that when you were 60 or
Peak
that
condition, yeah.
No, exactly. And then now Ellen's 60, 65 or so.
Really?
Yeah, 65.
Oh my goodness.
Almost sure she's 65. Oprah is 69 or 68.
James, you're up there with the legends, and you and them are
No,
like.
but look,
shiny.
Ellen was just awesome. I adore Ellen, and I won't even turn on her when everybody was saying.
I didn't
nasty
understand it.
things.
There was no point in hating on somebody that one is pretty successful, and two has nothing to disrespect you personally. You, why would you go and hate on someone? If Jay Leno personally said "fuck Making Sense of Moy," I would go and hate Jay Leno. But he has not said anything to hate on him. So
Oh, who I like nowadays is Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan, I love that guy.
Yeah. He has a very interesting format, and the guests that he has on are very, like, really balls of fire, really interesting people, you know?
Oh yeah.
And,
He brings the best. I mean, I don't know how he gets Elon Musk.
yeah, right. Elon Musk and, like, a whole bunch of other people. He brought in, who else did he bring in?
You name it.
that-
Everybody's there.
Joey Diaz, you know who Joey Diaz is?
Yeah, but that is his friend.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a Cuban guy, kind of.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't have the luxury of being like Ellen, of being like Joe Rogan, of being like the Tonight Show. I have the luxury of having you, James, the Peruvian Superman. Joe Rogan does not have that, you know. I feel blessed to be doing this my way. Of course, I would love to be doing it maybe a little different. Have another couch there, have another couch there. Maybe
They'll
a bigger,
come, they'll
but
come.
yeah, exactly. I'm happy doing what we have now. It's
You've been
It's-
doing this 1 year?
I've been doing this for about 6 months. Oh well, in total, I started Making Sense of Moy, the first season.
It
Yeah,
was painting.
exactly.
it was, not
exactly.
a
What a
neon
true
sign.
fan! Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
true fan, of course. Now you have it down to a science here. Beautiful.
Yeah. And then hopefully, if we ever do get a season 3, we get bigger and better. You know, larger.
The only way
space.
to do this is because you have great parents,
Honestly,
great
yeah.
mother.
Yeah.
You because sometimes no, you have to go get a career, do this, do that, and this is a career. They let you do it. That's awesome.
Yeah, honestly, like you said before, having a strong backbone.
Like I told
matters.
you, your family.
Yeah.
Your family is a great father and mother.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Mhm.
Your brother, which is
Behind the camera, look,
best,
helping out.
better than a best friend.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's your brother, your blood and flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Natalie.
Yeah.
You have
Mateo.
Mateo. I just saw him, Mateo.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it, man.
Yeah. They all help out.
Beautiful
with anything.
family.
Yeah.
Beautiful family.
It's. I mean, maybe one can forget about it during the moment, but when you take a step back and breathe a little bit, I see them as, like, again, inspiration. I take influence from this man's technical genius, my little sister's creative, artistic creativity, my little brother's enthusiastic energy of being young, you know, and my mom, of course, with her just. You got to do it. You got to do it. Whatever you want to do, you got to do it right, you know. And of course, my dad, you know, being the man of the house, you know, just
Awesome.
you know.
Awesome.
So, of course, they molded me into the person that I am today, and I couldn't have done it without them, you know. And a lot, as well as with other people like yourself, you know. I couldn't have done it without your words and, you know, so much.
That's
so much.
good.
So, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
again.
thank you for having me. I feel honored.
My friend, we're about to end it off, but before we end it off, we usually end it off with a clap. So what you're gonna do is, whenever you feel ready, you're just gonna give that thing a little clap. And any last words that you want to say?
Well, I hope to see you soon again and more often.
Yes, likewise.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much for watching. This has been Making Sense With Moy. My good friend, James. You know, it's been a pleasure, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
James, man, that was fucking awesome.
I cannot believe it went so fast.
Yeah.
I say, man, at 15 minutes I'm gonna be tired saying time out, time out. And it went more than an hour.
Boom, an hour. Brother, oh my God, give me a hug.
Unbelievable.
That was fucking awesome. Thank you so much.
Growing up so fast.